Hello and welcome to the Batcave, your secret hideout for historic Brawl videos. I'm your host, BlindBat8719. I know it's been a while since my last video, but Halloween is coming up and I felt like getting into the spirit and playing a candy-themed deck built around Greta, Sweettooth Scourge. This deck is about making some delicious sweets and cashing them in for value. I'm trying a new, longer video format today where you get to watch me play all 10 games. Also, a little game for you viewers while you watch. If I get 3 wins, click the like button. If I get 5 wins, smash that subscribe button. If I get less than 3, tell me in the comments section how I can improve my deck. With all that out of the way, let's jump into the arena for some brawls. Alright, this seems like a good start. Got some ramp, got some interaction, so we'll keep this. Start off by saying hello to Myrel playing a Jhoira Ageless Innovator deck, so it's definitely artifact theme. Deck that I might want to consider building at some point just because I love my artifacts. Snowlands. Alright, that tells us some stuff. So let's play this out, the swamp, and then I like getting the ramp going here right now instead. Because that's probably better to do this now. This way the next turn I could drop maybe Sir Ginger and Tough Cookie at the same time. And also this gives me my double black for the Murderous Rider. Alright, Inventor's Fair. So I'm willing to wager it's probably worth it for me to kill their artifact. You know something? I'm going to wait. Because actually the Spider Food will take care of their first artifact. I'm probably better off destroying their commander first. That's something where, yeah, I think Jhoira getting too many counters on her, because I've played a little bit with her, and I know, like, okay, the first one drops a ramp spell, which then gets me the second thing out. You know, it's probably just going to get worse from here. Actually, Elvis Archivist might... Oh, see? Crystalline Giant. That's going to be... That's got to go now. I can't do both of these, the Archivist with the Spoon. Let's do this now. Just because, yeah, that's going to be... If the Crystalline Giant ever gets hexproof, it's just such a difficult thing to get rid of. Alright, so yeah, they got their 4th land drop. Not looking as great. Though the Tireless Provisioner might be something where I can go, yeah, if I get a land, Provisioner, land drop that gives me 3 mana. Can play that out with the Sweettooth. Get that going. Or... if I get, no, that's 5 mana, so Jhoira's back out. Braids is actually a good one here. Because I can go the option of going with Archivist with, say, Sir Ginger or Tough Cookie. Or I can do Braids to start drawing more cards. I do want to try out, I haven't had much experience with the Archivist, so I want to put that out there. And 3-1, 2-2... Let's play out the Tough... I know Tough Cookie's 2 things. Let's play out Sir Ginger. Alright. And I think next turn... depending on what we got, maybe we'll do... Let's see. Alright, now the Inventor's Fair is going... Nah, so now they're going to sneak some stuff in. Alright, so this now is actually where Tireless Provisioner is actually a pretty good play instead, because I drew the Fabled Passage. Because this now lets me play land drop. We're going to get a treasure token this time. Normally I want to get this for foods. But I want to get my treasure tokens going so this way then I can play out a Braid. So I'm going to go with double black here. Since the 2 cards I have to cast are the ones that need it more. Treasure. Albeit I could have waited to crack that for next turn to get the Archivist much bigger. I do feel like I might have just made a mistake here, but we'll see how this goes. Because I could have made the Ginger much bigger. You know, I didn't think about the fact they might have a counter spell here, but let's go for it. Yeah, we'll keep the land drops coming. And what I can do now is sacrifice... I could sacrifice a creature, but they're not going to do that. So might as well just sacrifice the food and get a card draw. And yeah, we'll take a green source as well, actually. Just because this way I'd rather have my land started. Then I can work on getting an Inventor's Fair going. Let's see what they're going to... So they had nothing for 2. Alright, so that means they have some more heavy, bigger things in their hand. The Immortal Sun. Glad I don't play that many Planeswalkers in this deck, if any, if I remember correctly. Alright, Inventor's Fair goes off. So Tireless Provisioner will play a... I think we get a food this time. If I play out 3... Let's just do this with math real quick. I do 3 for him. I can do 2 for that. Nope, let's get the... let's just go nuts. View browser, let's get the treasure token. Okay. And then this is at 6. So I probably could do crack. I think what we'll do here is we'll crack this for green. I'd like to get him, but we'll crack another green. Good. Green, black. Oh, I goofed that up. I can only do that if I have 3 artifacts? Oh. Oh, and I'm locked in now with those things? Oh, man. Alright, so there's a little misplay on that part then. Alright, tough cookie it is. And... swing with the 2 heavy hitters here. Probably got a block because that's 13. Oh dang, okay, that's scary then for me. Okay. Let's sacrifice the food token to draw another card. You know, I'm going to give the Takenuma on top, mostly because if they end up wiping the board here, this lets me bring back Braids, and I'll be able to hopefully get an artifact out with, say, Greta, or even just you sacrifice the Arcane Signet to get them. I realize they could have sacrificed the Immortal Sun, but you spent all that effort getting it out here. I don't think they would be doing something like that. But yeah, the Takenuma will let me get back my Braids, and then I can finish them off that way. Because then or at least I'm forcing them to do the Immortal Sun. Oh no, don't tell me this is going to be, now they're going to combo off with some. Alright, Storm the Vault. That should be game then. Good game. Miracle, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this looks like a good keep with the Gilded Goose on turn 1, and probably a good curve out here. Playing against Kaenhiro, piloting a Vorinclex deck. So this will be mono green ramp into big stompy stuff, and hopefully we can go a little faster than they can. Not with that Utopia Sprawl. Alright, let's start by saying hello to the opponent. Forest, into a Gilded Goose. See, I actually want to... Actually, Greta's not terrible, because that means it lets me replenish the Goose without having to do anything. Mana Hef's Sliver. Okay. Play a black source. So, maximum amount of my mana would be play out Greta or Spindle Confectionery, but I think that getting rid of their ramp right now wouldn't be terrible. So let's go for the easy play for the Witch's Vanity. No attacks. Wow, the One Ring already. Oh man, that's annoying. Candy Trail's good, I get a food token. Play out the black source, and I think we'll go here for the Mirkwood Bats. This is one that I totally forgot about, when I was deck building originally, and then I was watching a random video about good cards from Lord of the Rings. I'm like, oh wow, that should probably do really well in this deck, actually. Alright, so there's Vorinclex, and I have no removal right now. Alright, Takanuma's not going to get me there. We're going to put a Wicked Roll. Put it on the Goose? I'm going to use the Goose for ramp at this point, so we'll just put it on the Bats. Okay, so that went off. And let's say, well, my best bet would be, I think Tyler's Provisioner is pretty good right now. And then we'll play out the Dark Boar on the green side, Slither Boar then. We'll grab a treasure token. So the bats are starting to go off. And then I would say, oh, I could go 3 for, yeah, let's go for the Experimental Confectioner at this point. It's not really a board wiping green that I need to worry about. You know, show to them if they want to play Ugin, I guess. But for right now, I'm better off just playing all my creatures out, because they're just going to be insane here. What are those? Mill 10 for 2. Yeah, this is going to be insane. Alright, and then we swing for 3 in the air. Oops, wait. This has reach. We're not swinging for 3 in the air. Nope, not happening. Okay, we're on the drain plan at this point. So I really don't know what else to expect from them. Nissa, okay, 3-drop. They're not really going to attack into me because I got the Mirkwood Bats here. Cavalier of Thorns. How do they get to cast the Cavalier of Thorns? Oh, it's the Utopia Sprawl land, that's why, okay. We'll take the 6 from Vorinclex. And then 2 more. What did they play? Reach deck? That's 2 more reach creatures? That's crazy. Alrighty, now things get to be slightly interesting. So I guess Takenuma is not really going to be happening here. I'm just going to treat this as a land, I would say. And then let's make this, I think treasure tokens are actually still good here. Let's pump out a Candy Trail. Okay, we don't need a Delighted Halfling, I would say, but the Wicked Wolf would probably be useful. And then so we can use those for, I guess, for making the food tokens. 1, 2, and this makes me a rat token whenever I sacrifice food. Actually, I have a few more foods right now. Well, actually, it's a sacrifice of food. Alright, so I can sacrifice the Candy Trail and 2 more food tokens? Okay. And then worst case, I use the Witch's Oven to make another food, if I need it. Do I want to draw with Greta or put a counter on something? I forgot about that. It's an effect I can do too. I think I'm going to save it for the Wicked Wolf right now. Right, because it's not worth it if I put it on here. Do I want to draw any more cards at the moment? It's going to cost me 2 food just to move a thing. Again, I think I'll just wait until, yeah, no attacks, because I got the 5/6 now. No, I'm going to rely on the Wicked Wolf. Wicked Wolf's a 3/3, so probably looking at killing the Cavalier of Thorns, I guess. Because the Vorinclex will they're probably going to attack, and then I would say 5, 6, yeah, they're probably going to attack and flip him next turn, I would think. So, depending on how bad that all looks, we'll try to draw the Wicked Wolf, I guess. Because green won't stop me from drawing extra cards like blue can. And they got a full grip. Like the My Pony sleeves they got on theirs. So this one's not looking that great because the drain train is not traveling fast enough. Okay. So let's see what we get with Vorinclex. I'm gonna let that resolve. From among the milled cards. So nothing too scary, I feel like. Yeah, the Gwenna and the Augur of Autumn. 2/2. Yeah, okay, so they got 3 different things. They have Coven turned on. So they can play creature spells from the top, but they only got... Well, actually, they got like 6 mana right there, 7 mana right there, so... They could play something scary again off the top. And then what happens next with this one? Oh, this is their board wipe! Oh, okay, cool. Any number of target creatures, so yeah. Alright, so 3 more counters go on a forest, so now there's more mana. This might be game. They're gonna pop her now, or they're gonna pulse her up? That's a good question. Do I blow up the LD? I think we let the oven go. I think that's... I mean, the oven's really not scary right now, and I think they're really worried about like the witch oven thing back in the day. Woes Pathfinder? Okay. Alright, I think we crack open the tooth. Candy trail right now. We sacrifice food. I know what I was saying about fighting with Wicked Wolf, but I don't think that's going to be doing me much right now. So I think I'm better off trying to just do this drain and train. Back for seconds? Ooh. This could be interesting. Fights. 1 creature you don't control. Sacrifice a food. Alright, so let's play out the Wicked Wolf, and what are we going to fight that's pretty decent, I think? I feel like, does this give things trample? No. Right? So, I think that might be the play, actually. Let me let that fight. Oh, I don't have the mana for the back for seconds? Alright, this will be interesting. If those 2 go there, Mirkwood Bats can't do anything right now. This can't do anything right now, so yeah, we're just gonna swing with my 2 rat tokens. Oh, I have to sacrifice it. Okay, that's where I was like, why did those go off? Alrighty. Okay, so now one of those in your hand before value or greater. Okay. So I am able to probably get rid of... I can block 2 things. Let's see how this is looking. Alright, doesn't seem like instant death just yet because I got rid of the thing that gives the trample. I say that... Yeah, oh, frick A, Vorinclex. How much does this cost? Can I can't create a food token because I need the green. Alright, yeah, that's gonna happen then. Alright, so that black just became useless. I'm surprised they got rid of my artifact enchantment because they basically could have popped in 1 last turn or this turn because they get trample, right? So alrighty, so I need to somehow sacrifice 7 tokens? Oh, never mind. Kratos is in town, so that probably does the game now. Alright, let's see. Let's, block that. You know something? I don't think I have enough. Good game. No blocks. Let's just let the damage happen. Ah, man. was not fast enough. So, Kaenhiro, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this hand seems fine. We got some lands, we got some early plays, some removal. Playing against Bicko, piling a Braids, Arisen Nightmare deck. This should be definitely interesting. I have a Braids in my own deck, so I know it can definitely be... It's probably be a little bit more of a value engine, but also maybe they're trying to make me sacrifice all my stuff. Say hello to the opponent, and lead off with the tap land of Restless Cottage. Oh, Bitter Blossom. That's going to be fun. Oh, hey, the Great Henge is not bad. Alright, so let's go with double green here, and let's get the Sylvan Anthem going. So now, basically, this is -2/-2, so that's not going to get rid of the Braids. But yeah, this is great. So they're going. Alright, so they're using some tokens, which makes sense. To gain some value there, but if they have the token creature, the drain. Alright, Parallel Lives. Okay, I get to try some cards I haven't seen yet. Alright, that's going to drain me a lot sooner than later. Alright, I think we work just doing some setup stuff here. Let's get rid of the Blood Arts, because that can definitely be a win con if I let them go, run amok with that stuff. But what's great with the Bitter Blossom with Braids, now they have a creature token that they can sacrifice every turn. Now, do I want to sacrifice my creature? Or do I let them draw a card and I get dinged for what, 2 life is it? I lose 2 life. So yeah, this is a great addition that, but it is putting them a little bit on a clock if they don't have a way of getting rid of it. Jhoira is another great one. Yeah, no, their deck is really synced up very well right now. Yep, Sign in Blood as well. Yeah, just keep that, they gain a lot. Dang, all this stuff is going good for them. Alright, so we're not really affecting the board much, though actually, Wicked Wolf right now is probably a good call. So let's go with that, and I'll get a scry on that as well. Fight a Jhoira. Fabled Passage is probably fine. So I want to kind of hold on to the Takenuma just in case for the moment to get something back. And actually, I can keep the Wicked Wolf out, that into Great Henge, into the Sweettooth. That seems like a good playoff. Alright, yep, and that's... the Lord Skitter, the Sewer King. And then Braids, get a token. I'm not sacrificing a creature. Decline. Play out the land. Let's crack that. Let's get some more black since we'll get more green with the Great Henge. And I could play the Bread Hunter out for a 5/5, which would make this cost less, but I think just using up all the mana is better here. Get out of Welcome to Sweettooth. And I'm just going to start swinging in, because they're not really going to want to block with either of those creatures. I have my token to chump if I feel like I need to chump an attack. And then I really want to get the parallel lives out. That would be really sweet. Oh, that was pretty nice with the Spiteful Hexmage. Solemn's good. I'm really liking his deck. This is really well tuned, I feel like. Woe is good to Braids. Cult Conscript. It's just another one that comes back to the battlefield. Okay. Actually, the token can be used. Do I take the hit? I think I take the hit. No blocks. Partly because they're gonna sacrifice a token, and I get to sacrifice mine as well, so they can deny them the card draw at the moment. Because my card draw should probably be better. So let's start with playing the Archivist. That was actually a pretty good draw right now. Lembris, I think it's great. I don't think it's what I want right now. Getting the land is pretty good. I get to draw another card with the Archivist. And let's see now. Food. 1 counter. Tap it, make it indestructible. Yeah, I'm gonna be aggressive still. And swing in. Cool. Sacrifice the food token. And just kill everything off. I'm not getting a pump with my Sweettooth now, but I'm fine with that because I got to take care of 2 of their creatures. Grave Pack is going to be the end of me. That's definitely... Yep, that's probably game, actually. Oh, man. They got all the nice art. Oh, no, that actually is the current art. It's not the anime-inspired one. Let's get rid of the Wicked Wolf first. Because the Archivist is going to draw me some cards. So... he's got me in a tight bind here. I'm going to say no blocks. And then I might as well just sacrifice the Archivist because the Grave Pack's going to trigger. Marionette Master. That's one that can maybe be kind of useful. Let's see. If I play 5 here, what can I get? I want to sacrifice the food and I want to have the Gardener going. So let's get the Gardener going. So I want to see if I can get some food going here. The Tempting Apple. Ooh, what can I use for this for? I feel like the apple would be useful. I don't know what I can sacrifice to it, but... Sewer King? I guess taking the Sewer King might be useful, actually. And I can play out Greta. You sacrifice the food this remains earlier for a basic land card with the card into the battlefield. Let's go with Greta, actually. Because that'll make it easier for me to sacrifice a food token. Yeah, sure, why not? And then this is... Oh, I can play the land. Oh, perfect, okay. Sacrifice the food. Take the action. Look for a green card. So, essentially what I'm going to try and do here is try to see if I can win off the Marionette Master. Let's go with the Gardener first. Yep, nope, I think they kind of got me well in hand here at the moment. That's 7 mana, this is 6. I could go the other way and actually fabricate 3 and have 3 tokens to start sacrificing the things, because otherwise he's a 1/3. Which might not be a terrible idea. A Witch's Oven. Alright. I do this, I get 4... Actually, it's gonna be a lot of tokens. Alright, so let's start by playing the Sarah Steaker, actually, because this is gonna be insane right now. Glutton's good. I think having Glutton is helpful. Paying the 5 for him. You get the sacrifice of food. Can I get the Marionette Master? I can't get the Glutton and the Marionette Master, unfortunately. But I still think the Marionette Master is pretty decent to have out right here now. Because I get to do the rare option of making 6 servo tokens. I want to draw this so badly, but I don't think it's gonna... Don't want to waste 6 things on a heroic intervention. But it's probably gonna be my win con, right? It's gonna help me out. Yeah, we gotta keep that. They're even like, what is so good that he kept that one card 6 times? But it's really gonna do the trick because it's gonna let me, you know, block out the. If I really had the, oh, I get the cat now. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Deals damage to each opponent. That's probably gonna do me in. Orcish Bowmasters. Where are they going? They going face? They're going face. Okay. Okay. Pass to the attackers. Alright. Who we killing? Probably kill the Skitter. Let's bounce there. Let's kill that. 2, 3. Do 3 there. Right? That makes sense. Probably not going to pump anything. And it does everything right. Yeah, go with all that. That resolves. We draw a card. Sacrifice the token. They lose the life. Heroic intervention. Oh, it's a Vindictive Vampire. Oh, well, clearly... Well, he didn't have that last turn, so that's why, yeah. So, Bicko, thank you very much for the game. That was an awesome deck. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, hand seems like a good start. Playing against... Losemble? Piloting the First Sliver deck, so this could either be just a fun Sliver-themed deck, or it's going to be a more hardcore combo Cascade. Let's start by saying hello, and leading off with the Restless Cottage, as that comes into play tap. Go with the Elvish Archivist next. Ooh, good question. Do I do that into ramp? I think we'll just go with the, I think I gotta be more aggressive. So I think starting off with Ginger. Ginger's gonna be more aggressive. And then I can lead out, I can play next turn, I can do Archivist into Candy Trail and all that stuff. Yeah, I think that is the better play. Because, yeah, I could have played Signet into Archivist, but that doesn't actually help me be aggressive. Sweettooth would be pretty good. I already got another land, so let's put the double black on the bottom. And actually, Sweettooth is pretty decent. Because I actually will be able to now, next turn, do both of the Elvish Archivist triggers. Try the Elysian Grove. Alrighty. Alright, so play out a Plaza of Heroes. And... well, with this out, and I still want to attack, I think Bacon to the Pie is actually a pretty... oh, it's tempting. Bacon to the Pie? I actually don't have a way of dealing with the First Sliver, do I? So if I play out... I think Arcane Signet? Lets me pump there. And then... I think what I can do... +1/+1 counter on if I sacrifice it. I don't think it's worth trying to bring the Ginger up. Well, let's swing with both, see what happens. If I kill the Ginger, if I have the Ginger die, that means they can't put any more lands in play, right? So, are they willing to trade that off for the damage? No. Okay. Alright, so in this case then, let's play out a Welcome to Sweettooth. So this way then I get a token, I get to draw another card, and I get Vorinclex. Okay, that could be interesting. I don't have the mana right now to play Vorinclex, so I put that land to the bottom. And a Rusko. Rusko's so annoying. So this guy's playing just great deck. That's essentially what he's trying to play here. Alright. Create a food token. Pay 2 life. So the 6/6 is not that great, I feel like, compared to having the First Sliver out. But then again, too, if I just kill the First Sliver, they're just going to replay it next turn. So I think my best bet really here is to just play out a Vorinclex and just sit tight a turn, regrettably. But what this will do is it'll stop putting counters on the winding clock, and it puts it as a threat. And if I happen to get my counters, just double up on the Vorinclex. I mean, he's really a bullseye right now for my opponent to go attacking. That, unfortunately, doesn't stop happening with Rusko. Oh, okay, so I definitely only have 8 turns, because now they're probably getting a time warp or something to that effect that they can abuse. And I think I have like 1 hand disruption spell in this deck. Maybe the Thoughtseize. Actually, I don't think I have that even. Oh, Ruminous Ultimatum, because the Elysian... Yep, that covers that. Okay, cool. I got the land. Put them all on Vorinclex, so I have a 14/14 now. Let's see here. This is where Bacon to the Pie can be... This is an instant, right? That can get really sneaky. Do I just push? I feel like I just push here. With everything. So I'm going to try to get them my usual sneaky trick of... When you remove a creature that's blocking a trampling creature, if you remove that blocker, all the damage tramples over. So... I don't think they have add woman in it. So unless they have swords, that's like the one way they get me. In which case, if they get swords, my best play is actually killing the Dryad of the Elysian Grove, so they aren't able to cast the Ruinous Ultimatum and wiping me out. So do you have Swords to Plowshares in your hand? Or even a bounce spell at this point, honestly. Now, they do try to interact with Vorinclex in any meaningful way. I may need to consider sacrificing a food token or the candy trail, just so I can still double up the counters on the Sir Ginger at least. Okay. So that blocks there. That blocks there. Okay. Not what I thought was going to happen. So let's kill this. That doubles up on that. And then do I sacrifice the food? I think we draw here. We don't need an egg. Alright, so that kind of worked out pretty well, that exchange. And you might as well make another food token. You could say I could hold on to it, but really at this point, if I want another artifact coming into play for the Elcavus, no, the Emergent Ultimatum. They're gonna get 2 time warps and like a Liliana of the Veilers, or something like that, or probably a big Liliana if they have it. Let's see what we got. I gotta put back the Omniscience, I think, because this gives them the extra turn. If I put that back, they can cast what they want from their hand. There goes my board. So really, it's the Omniscience that's killing me. So I gotta put that back. And then in your hand top. Oh, the one with Multiverse gets me too. We're putting the Omniscience back. They got me now. This is so annoying. Well, I still kind of have an out. My mic's kind of covering it from my point of view, but I still have the Cottage. So if they don't play another creature out, highly unlikely, because they could probably play... Well, there's a Tally. Alright. What do they get from me? Trail of Crumbs, not going to be useful. Fight Rigging. Okay. 4/4 green heart. Does it have menace? Nope, there's a 4/4 green heart that makes a food token and exiles a card from the graveyard. Dang it, that close. So, and then one ring. Alright, this might be game, I think. Let's just see. Resolve. We draw. Witch's Vanity does nothing. And I don't see... Okay, I have to get Braids out, I think, or I have some out still. Is it looking great? No. But, you know, I want to make them work for it a little bit. Because, again, I do have Braids, I do have Master Marionette. So, in my head, I still technically, they're at 3 life. If they go above the 3, I think I call it quits. But I don't see... I'm not seeing it right now. Maybe I'm looking at the Atali the wrong way. Because if they flip the... How does that Atali work on the flip side? Yeah, that many poison counters. So that means I gotta kind of block with Greta, I guess, then? Alright, Portal Phyrexia. I think they flip here. And then... I think that's game, right? I'm gonna see if they flip the Atali. Okay, they flip the Atali. Good game. Oh man, so close. So close. Losemble, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this hand looks fine. This can act as my black source, so hopefully that doesn't get countered right away. Playing against Excalbur, piloting Ezuri, Stalker, Spheres deck, so clearly this is like a blue-green proliferate, probably good stuff deck. So we'll hold on to this, keep 7. Let's start by saying hello to my opponent, and I draw another forest. That's lovely. Target that. Let's name black. I do like how they kind of add some shading to the color thing to show the blackness on these lands. Wow, okay. And I think we're better off just... Let's put out Greta. You know, that's the reason why I'm playing the Utopia Sprawl, so I can get her out on turn 2. So let's see how much that's going to bite me right now, but I got some okay... So I probably should maybe use the gingerbread now that I look at it. Alright, this is an instant. So why don't I go this black, play out the Confectioner, which gives me another food token, and this lets me put a 1/1 counter on Greta. And gets me a rat, and then I can swing in. If they miss their land drop for some reason this turn, we'll use the Gingerbread Hunter and get rid of the Incubation Druid. If they play like normal, then I guess we're just going to do Hallowed Scavenger the entire time and probably pump up. What is this? From among cards put into your hand this turn. Oh, that's interesting. Blink Moth Nexus. How in green intense do I have to be this turn? Not that bad, I feel like. So let's play out the Blink Moth Nexus, because that's another thing that can kind of like hold on to some land tokens by chance. Let me think about this. Let's do this and the Nexus. And let's just try to get rid of the Druid now. Because they might have a counter spell, which is fine. Alright, but we get rid of some mana stuff here. And sacrifice a food, make that a 5/5. They still kind of both kill it. Actually, I don't think I really have a good attack here. It's not the best attack. I just keep thinking that. So, if I attack, worst case, what I'm going to draw? Yeah, we'll swing. Yeah, we'll swing here. The double block will kill. Alright, that's good. So my thinking too is that I have the back for seconds that I could always use the card to get back Greta. And at this point I think we'll just hold up and we'll play out. We'll draw with Greta at the end of their turn. And then go from there with whether we're playing out the Gingerbread Hunter, which wouldn't be terrible because again I get my stuff back. Alright, and then whenever you proliferate, you may pay 3 when you draw a card. So even though you proliferate nothing, yeah, that works. So this is going to be something that probably has to be proliferate. It's only whenever from a card you draw. Oh wait, from a card you draw this turn. That's actually that. Yeah, I can see how these two combo out really well because you draw a card which now lets you use that effect again. Mill 2 cards. What do we hit? Oh, they hit the Vorinclex! And the Sylvan, which would have been nice. Alright. So another rat token. The back for seconds could be useful for getting the Vorinclex if I had the mana to cast in the same turn. So I do like playing this out. Let's play green, this. Draw another card. Spider could be interesting. Because now I don't see them double blocking here because they'll chump block, which is fine. I don't mind getting rid of the mana there. And is this an instant? The back for seconds is a sorcery. Okay. So I have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So not really getting anything back per se. Alright, what else do we get milling now? Alright, the Tyro's Provisioner is actually not terrible because I could bring that back 3, play that out, play the land, get another artifact out, and that might be pretty useful right now. And then yeah, getting the Vorinclex, that would be pretty nice too. Or I could try to up my food count for another, put 2 counters on something. But no, the back for seconds may not be terrible with using that for the rat, and then put one of I put one of them in my hand. Yeah, so I can put the Tyro's Provision in my hand for free. Yeah, that sounds pretty decent. Hydroid Crisis. Oh, well, Spider Food works for that actually. And then I have to remember for the Sweettooth, I want to put the counters actually on the Blink Moth next, I think. So I have a little bit of a flying threat out of that. Contentious Plan. Okay, proliferate. And this is going to draw, what, 2 cards? Oh wait, I need to go after, I think Jace this turn. Because that's putting him pretty high up there, yeah. Alright. Restless Cottage. Alright, so that triggers up. So the first step, I think, would be to use back for seconds, cast with Bargain, target these 2 creatures, and then the one that can block is probably better, so let's get rid of the rat. Put this one to the battlefield. Let's go with the Restless Cottage. Let's make sacrifice this artifact. You pick another food token. And let's use Spider Food, which is a card they're not expecting at all, to blow that up. And then I'd say here, swing these two. Let's swing all of that at Jace. So even if they double block, I get to kill one of their combo a little bit. But I'm not letting them draw a bunch of cards, so they're getting a massive attack at Jace right now. I'm going to put a stop on my upkeeps. This way then I can put the counters on the Blink Moth Nexus next turn. And am I able to... 1 for the Nexus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 short, so... Alright, he milled me, and what was the creature I got? I got a Wicked Wolf down there, alright. I'm just waiting for them to blow my whole board back right now. Yep, there's the River's Rebuke. Oh, man. Alright, so we draw. What do we get? We get a land. So now... Oh, main step. Okay. Utopia Sprawl. Probably makes sense here. Target one of those. Auto pay. Make that black. And then... I guess we just play out land Vorinclex. I mean, I'm going to assume he's got the bounce spell. So nothing's really getting big. I'll put the land in here and end the turn. But now, in theory, everything gets much more insane. Like, the Archivist is going to be insane next turn. Tyler's Provision is going to be insane. So I get to kind of go off a little bit next turn. I mean, I think, as again, they're playing against a blue-green deck. They got something probably in mind for that, whether it be counter spells or they're just going to bounce the Vorinclex. But Vorinclex is a pretty big one in this deck. Again, he is a good enhancer because he's I'm making already with Greta. I'm already making tokens. I'm putting counters on things, so he likes to double up with all that stuff. Can't pay the 3, so that's kind of helpful here. But if he drew something that is cheap to cast, he can just draw it again. So that gets to be interesting. But then again, now also, let's see, Greta. I want to do so many things, and I hope there's enough mana to do it all. We'll see, though. Ooh, value 2 or less. Of course, these are both not that at all. But that does let me create a food token at the same time. So let's try to see if we can stick a Tyler's Provisioner real quick. And let's stick... I'm going to get both of these. So let's play the land out. Let's get some treasure tokens. So that... Oh, there's only double up counters. I think it's thought he double up tokens. Oh, never mind that. Okay, so let's get out the Archivist. Let's go with Welcome to Sweettooth. Create a food token. That's not going to do anything. Create a food token. Create a wicked roll. Are they really? Would they really do that to? Huh? Create a food token. All right, let's. Why are they doing this twice? Am I missing something? Oh, I have a treasure token. Go for it. I may have totally misdone some of this stuff, but again, I'm getting another food token at least. And let's see if they're going to double block the Ezuri, the Vorinclex. You got the indestructible trick? Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fine with me still. Because I still think I can do pretty well next turn. I mean, I bet this, again, me attacking with the Vorinclex may have been a mistake because they're a proliferate deck. They care about putting, I guess, counters on things, and Vorinclex is the thing that stops them from putting counters on things. But with the commander out of the off the board, it doesn't let them. Oh no! Don't tell me he's gonna put the. Oh, he just got me. Dang it! My greed got the better of me. Because I was gonna put all those counters. Well, I mean, I was gonna put the counters on the one thing, but okay, still fine. Quick, put a Wicked Roll, which is an enchantment that lets me draw a card. So that's probably gonna go on the Tireless Provisioner. I feel like, nah, put that on the human token. The Provisioner is probably not going to be attacking anytime soon. But I still got Takanuma in the deck to get back Vorinclex if I really need to get there. Guardian Idol's not too terrible, but for right now can't do any blocking. Delighted Halfling. You know, actually, maybe I will play the Cursed Roll on the Tireless Provisioner so that it gets a pump and then I can put another counter on with Greta. I totally blanked out. They probably kept those on top if I had to guess. Fractal into play. Okay. So let's tap a green. Let's make this a 1/1 flyer. Go to my draw step. Ooh, Scream Puff. Let's go to main. Put that on the Nexus. Put the Wicked Roll there. Get to draw another card. Parallel Lives. There's my token doubler. It's 5. If they lose both of their things. So let's go with Greta. Alright, they counter her. That's fine. And then X the amount of life I gain this turn. It says lifelink. Alright, so let's give it a moment. And I like the idea of being aggressive here. They only got 2 cards. And this might be the only time I'm actually going to be able to get in with all these creatures. So let's try to get a big damage push here. Alright, so that's 5. So I kind of have them lethal in the air at the moment, which means I want to put more creatures. Let's go with the Hollow Scavenger. We'll end the turn that way. Alright, so I'm putting some pressure on them. I got them dead to rights in the air. They don't have anything for my Blinkmoth Nexus. And probably have enough threats to make things work between the Hollow Scavenger on. Alright, so we have Ezuri, so we have another ground blocker. So it looks like then they're probably keeping up 2 mana for the Guardian Idol. So they get 3 ground blockers. Well, 3 ground blockers, which leaves the Blinkmoth Nexus free in the air. So now, if I get another artifact out, which I might be looking at making Greta play right now, because that covers all of this. I think Greta might be the right play here. Yeah, okay, so no, they're dead on board now. Because they used, yeah, it should have made a token with this probably. But I think I got them. That resolves. Pass. Alright, so you have your 3 ground blockers. Okay. Play out the land. Let's make a treasure token, which pumps the Archivist up. Flyer. Swing with all that. And that should be the game. Good game, Excalbur. Thank you very much. And let's move on to the next one. Alright, I'm going to keep this hand. I'm going to try to use... I'm going to use the Landward Elves to ramp out a little bit here. So let's keep this. We're playing against ActualWizard, piloting an Imoti, Celebrant, a Bounty deck. I have my own Imoti deck. They're a lot of fun, but it's basically going to be a lot of ramp into some big threats, and it's a matter about how fast can I put pressure on my opponent. So we'll play land, and let's say hello to the opponent, Landward Elves, and I can play Black Source, get Greta out on turn 2, which I think is a pretty good start. Alright, so now that we got Greta out, and we can, if I can get the Feasting Troll King, it would be kind of fun to get him out, because that would kind of be like the beef I need. He hasn't played, I'm like, where's the blue source? Okay. Sacrificing the Sanctum. Interesting. Alright, we play the Deathcap Glade out, and I think we go with, play out the Agatha Soul Cauldron, let's play out a Ginger Brute, and at this point, the damage doesn't really matter, so let's just swing with everybody. Because putting a token, a counter on on anything right now with the Landward would have been a little bit of a waste. Let's see, we got that. Let's resolve. This is only when a creature is taking, right? Settle the Wilds. Okay. So he gets a land, and now he gets a 6-drop into his hand. Thankfully, the Imoti is really easy. Alright, and let's just get rid of the land from their graveyard. Heroic Intervention could be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 4 green. There's 5. So this is, I'm a little short still. Okay, so I think this turn we'll play out the Restless Cottage. Let's play green. Sacrifice a food. Put that here. Can't be blocked to turn creature with haste. And let's swing here. It's just so that the heroic permanents you control gain hexproof. Yeah. So I don't necessarily want to kill the Imoti, because again, with the idea of them being a ramp deck, you kill the Imoti, like, okay, cool, but I already ramped out, so now I get to cast all my stuff again. I get to, cascade again. Shipwreck. Alright, you're kind of going to get them there. Get rid of the Settle the Wilds. So that blanks that. And I go with 3 to exile them. So we have ramp. Okay, interesting. So it will be, let's see. Alright, there's that. Alright, so I don't think I can cast this out, but I don't get anything out of it. So I'd say my best bet would be to, this is a 7-mana play to destroy everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need one more land, so I can kind of do some more stuff with shenaniganry with that then. Alright. Alright. Alright, we get some attacks in there, that's all good. Get the heroic intervention up. Oh, it's prowess. That's pretty neat, actually. We'll get rid of the harrow. Just just randomly? Okay, what we get? Oh, that's not Omniscience, is it? Discontinuity. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's probably going to get rid of my Agatha Soul Cauldron, probably? I mean, if I were them, I'd kind of pump an attack, because that's, what, plus 4? 9? 9 and 7? 16? Alright. 8/8's kind of an issue. Ooh, here's a good question. Do I draw the card off the Ginger Brute now? Oh no, I have the 7. Never mind, I have 7. Alright, so if I do all of this, I hit him for 5. Vigilance and Trample. I think that's kind of what I do here. Heroic Intervention. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. And I really think I swing for the 5 here. Because this only really becomes a threat once they're able to pop it. So there's the Cultivate. And they also have the Shipwreck Dowser. Okay. Quandrix. Drawn from Dreams. They got some fun cards in their deck. I am liking this. I don't usually play signature spells, so it's kind of cool to see that. And I like that they play a little more on the higher end of the curve. Pass. Alright, so we got Tough Cookie. Do I have a creature in my graveyard? I don't. Let me think. How can I... Oh, wait a minute. I think I got this. So, let's go... Wait, no. We need the green. I think we need the green. Black. Can't be blocked this turn. Green. Sacrifice a food. Target Brute. Sacrifice there, and then we pay a green. Sacrifice the Tough Cookie. Oops, nope. Oh no, cancel. I messed that up. Sacrifice a food. Target the Ginger Brute. Swing in. Extra blockers. Exile. A Tough Cookie. Put that on the Ginger Brute, and we win. Thank you. Woo! Alright, ActualWizard, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. And actually, that is win number 3, so if you've been following along, you gotta like the video now, okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm playing against Coundpig, piloting Atraxa Praetors Voice. This is a Proliferate-based deck. This hand isn't really worth keeping because the land comes to play tap. This draws me a card. I feel like it's a little slow. If I do this on, I'm doing this on turn 2. Flitterfang. I think I could do a laner would probably be decent. I think I'm trying to talk myself into this hand. Let me take another mulligan. I like this a little better. I don't have my ramp. Not that I had ramp in the last one, but the Crux of Fate might be nice to play with to see what they do, and maybe that's something where I can kind of get the Atraxa a little bit. But the Mirkwood Badge will be good, keep 7. So we'll start off by saying hello to the opponent, and let's lead off with the command tower so I don't have to worry about too much of my mana fixing. Play out a swamp and pass. Now they're gonna probably play Arcane's. Oh no, Arcane's doing it good. Alright. See how Greta survives. And I kind of like the idea of maybe playing Mirkwood next. 4/4. I play against one of these in real life, and it's always a pain in the neck to play against. So, I don't think pumping is good. And I'm not sure if the bats is much better. I think almost the feasting troll might be even worth trying to get towards. So, let's swing for 3 real quick. Let's play out the Arcane Signet. Let's play out an Incubation Druid. And then let's put a counter on the Incubation Druid. Alright, so that now that can actually give me 3 mana next turn. I know I'm in my board very desirable to not blow up, but you know, that's just how it goes. Ah, frick. Alright, there goes the Incubation Druid, I feel like. Okay, Greta it is. Let's see, this is 3. I really want to get the Feasting Troll. I want to get all my stuff out. They're going to put a counter up anyways, and it's... See, they put a counter up, Proliferate. I'm just showing they put 3, Proliferate 4, and then they have Atraxa out. I get to do Atraxa. So attacking here might be the best bet for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking. I do think attacking here is probably better because I want to. This way, that they ever get to go. If I go with what they were saying about plus Atraxa, so put out Atraxa plus her, then you proliferate, but you only get 1 more use out of that. And so I think playing to the board. Can't give feasting. Mirkwood bats. Bats gives me a little flying evasion. I think we're better off going with ramping. Is it better over ramping? Use up all the mana. I don't get any tricks. Let's go that way. And this now gives me a chance to do better with, say, yep, so there's Atraxa. Now they're going to put a counter on Atraxa. This way then they can proliferate 2 things. Like the only way, and that wasn't it. Flitterfang. Cast all the food tokens. Or actually, that probably is better like that. So let's go with Sylvan Library. Let's go with the Eleanor. Extinction event, that's even. I would end up losing a couple things, but not as bad potentially. So let's keep that on top. And then here, my best bet. I probably should just wait. Beginning of your end step. Never mind. We're gonna draw a card now. This way I get my extinction event into hand. You know, I'm willing to trade. Oh wait, what's this kind of do? Up as owner's hand. Okay, so let's see. I kill this. I kill the Atraxa. Then they have to blow up one of my things, I guess. I still think this is right. I think this is the right play. Yeah, search for a basic land. Let's get a green source going. Because I like the idea of playing out Mirkwood. Oh, Sheldred. Yay! That should be fun. Don't got nothing. Alright, so that's also a 4-drop. Resolve. They'll probably just rely on her to win at this point. Alright, let's get another green. And so I do think I can pull out Mirkwood, and then yeah, I'm getting rid of it. I'm setting up everything to like lose to Extinction or the other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And this is another 3. So let's see if they go for the Mirkwood bats. Alright, cool. Edgewall in actually doesn't do me anything right now, so we'll put that to the bottom. And no point in attacking. But having an 8/7 trample is pretty nice. And then Slitterfang could be interesting. Oh, Flitterfang, not Slitterfang. That's kind of... Ah, great. Always love the Clarence Temporal Sundering. Yeah, I'm willing to trade my 2 creatures off for your Sheldred. Alright, Atraxa. Great, now I go over with the Kaya again. This is the oil thing. Yeah, that one's actually not bad. This doubles as a ramp as well as graveyard removal. Okay, this is at 7. Draw. And all I did was leave myself with even counter things. Resolve. Okay. This is Exile, though. Ah, they got me. They got me here. Alright, so... Alright, add 3 black. Exile that. And what, play out Feasting King, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's the trade. There goes everything. Play out the land. Llama's Bread really doesn't do much. I mean, it does cycle. We'll keep it. It'll cycle through. And it's another food that I can use for the Feasting Troll King, potentially. Maybe not, because... Yeah, graveyard, so... Is that once per turn? Alright. Alright, so I'd say let's swing in for a bunch. They might even take the trade here, which works for me. See what Lemus gets me. Heroic Intervention? It might be useful. Use all my mana if I do this. Oh well. Guess I have a little bit of a blocker. Yeah. Oh, okay, there goes the Feasting Troll King. Oh wow, they're playing all the big hits. I mean, look, you're playing these like super friend thing. I think this is freaking awesome actually here. So I get a food token. That's pretty awesome. I get to draw Tireless Provisioner. Not super helpful at the moment. I don't think we want a forest. Alrighty, so let's see. Does this kill me? Doesn't kill me. If we go here towards the Professor Onyx, so it can't deal the Feasting Troll King as much. Nope, not playing that out. So we'll go out with Tireless Provisioner. Still don't want to land, like, to choose a land at the moment. I'm surprised they realized they could play the Kaya. Oh, there it is. I'm like, why aren't they gonna play the Kaya out? I think this game might be it's kind of lost at this point, but we'll see. Okay, great. I mean, I could kind of get them a little bit here, because I do have a combination of Heroic Intervention with Crux of Fate, so I could just blow everything up and keep myself around. And then kind of deal with their Planeswalkers a bit. Especially that Vraska. That doesn't do me anything. This stupid Sheldred's killing me. Alright. So that's definitely going there. I mean, that's the best I can think of in terms of, what do you want to save and protect? They're going for the double emblem, it looks like. Yeah, I think they kind of got me at this point. Yeah, let's see. Alright, get another emblem. So you're going to do that twice now. And they have Omniscience. Alright, I like to never say never, or never say die. But I think at this point, it's looking pretty rough. Everything is now free. What did they mill? Day of Judgment. Yeah, you don't want that right now. Oh, that's pretty cool. And we have another Planeswalker. And Atraxa. I just want to see what we have on the draw step. Never mind. I'm going to call it there. Good game. Counting, thank you very much for the game. We're going on to the next one. Okay, so we're playing against Blob 1437, piloting a Myrel, Shield of Argive. So this is an awesome card. So clearly we're dealing with Soldier Tribal. And during your turn, opponents can cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So maybe a little bit controlling at the end. I don't think this hand is really going to get there, but I kind of want to see. It's relying on me drawing lands a lot. I'm going to take the free mulligan. This one's not as exciting, but I think it's slightly better. So let's start off by saying hello to the opponent. And lead off with a Candy Trail. Mirkwood Batskin, the 4th land. Yeah, alright, so a little boring, a little slow, but this might be the thing that does the trick. Zada Marshall. Okay, cool. Play out Welcome to Sweettooth. Maybe they'll play an artifact that I can use on the spider food. Nope, Type Taker. But we'll play out the waste right now. And that lets me play out the Greta. So it gives me another food so I can make the... this is a good question, actually. I think I'm gonna... as much as I want to attack and try to trade off my 1-1 for one of their 1-1s. What is this? Okay. I think I'm better off just giving myself, a 5/5 token. Alright, 5 damage in. That's pretty not too bad. And then this will destroy all the dragon stuff. Let's go with the Mirkwood Bats. So I get some aerial attack going on. And now when I start cashing in like the Candy Trail... Oh, she's a 4-drop. I thought she was a 5-drop. Okay. Alright, so let's go green. Target the bats, sacrifice the food. Her ability is going to probably get me create those tokens, yeah. So green, sacrifice the food. Swing there. This one I want to actually draw a card off of. This is equal to number of soldiers, so they're not probably going to really... They might chump block, but they're not going to... Ooh, boy, okay. That could be slightly dangerous for them now. That's giving me a target for the spider food. Sarah Redeemer, even better actually. Nice. My 3/3 is going to block your... No, I can't lock anything with the Afterlife. We'll block the 1/1. Alright, so here is the secret now. I have to either try to deal 9 damage this turn, or I just wipe the whole board. Spider food lets me kill the blocker. So let's do the math real quick. Spider food lets me kill the blocker. I make a food token, drain them for 1, put them down to 8. 8. And then if I put a count, if I sacrifice to put a counter, I should be able to do this. Do it this way. Spider food. Pay 1 to do that, pay 1 to do that. I think I got this. So let's destroy this. 1 for that. Alright. Then we pay a green for a Gilded Goose. They lose a life, and then sacrifice a food, target the Mirkwood Bats. Oof, okay, and we got there. Alrighty, Blob 1437, thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this hand looks fine. Playing against Magic Man 979, piloting a Chulane Teller of Tales deck, so they're probably going to outvalue me and out-synergize me a bit. So we'll see how aggressive we can get. I'm going to keep the hand, seems fine. Gilded Goose lets me get a turn 2 Greta out, which I think is always pretty sweet. And then I could follow that up with either a combination of these cards to go at it, which might end up being probably Sylvan with Monstrosity, mostly because this will pump up my green creatures. So start by saying hello. Lead off with Goose. Actually, it might be... Oh, we'll go with the Sylvan, I guess, then. Gallic Greeters. I still haven't warmed up to this card. That's not something that has ever, like... I feel like there's better options, and I don't think it's that great compared to, I think, other things I could be doing for 2 mana. But, maybe I just didn't, not my thing. So maybe I need to learn more about this. Whenever another creature... I always say there's other cards that pick up. Or guess what do you want? I mean, I guess the modality of this card is really what's great about it. And if you're going to have a ton of creatures, like clearly this guy's going to have a ton of creatures going to play, sure. I don't see myself really playing decks that do that a lot. Alright, well, we count on the Galligrators. Okay. I think it's going to be the Bread Hunter play, I think, at this point. 3 lands. This is 3, regrettably. So I might as well... I can either max out my mana, play out a Sweettooth, or I can play out the Sylvan. But I think that getting rid of the Galligrators would probably be the thing to get rid of. And we'll swing with Greta. I know Soul Warden's going to get annoying, but I think this will be just as bad. It's going to gain, do all those extra things that it's going to want to do. Like already, it still did its job because now he's at 5 mana. Marwyn the Nurturer. There's an elf. Okay, so they're doing elf sub theme. All right, all right. Witch's Oven could be useful. All right, so this is my 4th land. Let's get a black source here. Alright, so now let's play out a Sylvan Anthem. So at least now the flyer can attack. I can do 3 mana things. Probably should have played it. Maybe, not should have. Should I have played this out? I don't know. I think being able to cast Vorinclex potentially next turn is more important. So I'm going to go with this Welcome to Sweettooth. Create another token going. Yeah, gain your life. He's got to use the Greta to block if he wants to kill my thing. So I might as well swing with Greta here. Alright, and they're like, I don't care. We've already gained enough. We'll gain enough life next turn to make up for everything. But Marwyn can definitely be a problem. But if I can get out Vorinclex next turn, I think that'd be pretty good because that means I get more counters to put on with the Welcome to Sweettooth. Silverback Elder. Alright, so they're very heavy green then. And I get a gingerbread cabin. Alrighty. Well, at this point, the Vorinclex is going to miss no matter what. This does not have reach, right? No. Okay. So I think my better play is just to play out the Gingerbread Hunter, sacrificing a food. I'm going to get another one back anyways. But now I get to scry and see what happens. That is my 6th land for the Vorinclex, so let's keep it. Nope, there's the blue for the Chulane. Gonna get rid of my Sylvan. Oh, getting rid of the counters. Okay. Alright. Let's get out our Vorinclex. Great Henge is not going to be that awesome soon, but we'll see what happens. So let's see. I think we swing with these two. Because I can't kill the Silverback with this. That's the only downside. All he has to do is use 2 things, and that's not a great trade for me, I feel like. We'll swing in with the Goose. Oh, wow. Okay. That's surprising. So that's 7. This will be costing me 2, and then I can kind of go off maybe Minstrosity. Elvish Archdruid. Land card. Okay, there's the ramp. So at least now Marwyn won't be insane with their elf build here. This is any creature, right? Yeah, non-token creature. So this is going to get, with the Vorinclex out, it's going to be really... Yep, now they just realized what happened there. Ah, alright. But I think the damage has been done a little bit this time. So let's hope we get a good runner with the Great Henge, because that's not going to live long. Alright, this is just green. I'll use a green for this. Green, green, green. For the Great Henge. Yeah, I guess we'll use the Monstrosity that way. Alright, resolve all. Draw something decent. That's decent, I'd say. Alright, the Plaza. And we'll take a Witch's Oven. Alright, so now it just seems like... Throw swing with the goose in the air. And I could probably go off for a little while here to use the Sweettooth Witch. I mean, yeah, I'm going to lose... Well, it's interesting, when we're going to lose the Great Henge, probably the Great Henge. I doubt I'm not going to get away with... It's 2, right? Yeah, switch for a land. Yeah, my opponent's probably going to have a creature. Like, if they somehow spell land and they don't have a creature for the silverback, I'm very fortunate. Because I do think I can kind of go off with... So we have 2, 4. So I can do it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I can do it 5 times. I can make them lose 10 life. And then next turn I feel like... make him lose 10 life. And then maybe try it again next turn. Using the Witch's Oven to get back some stuff. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so now they'll go down to losing 8 life. Alright, Marwyn's done using Marwyn for right now, so that's helpful. So this is to be a good question. Do I sacrifice the Monstrosity right now then? I feel like yeah. So that this way then I can get 2 more food tokens out of the whole shebang. Alright, what's going next? There goes the Sylvan, finally. I was waiting for him to do that. And this is what happens when you play against Chulane decks. Even when you think they're out of it, I guess there's like no spells. There's no non-creature spells in this deck, just so he can keep going on and on and on. Alright, so there goes down a food token. So I think at this point I might just switch over to using Greta to just refill my hand. So that I can maybe find a board wipe. Because they are putting, that would really reset them the most. And I think at this point, while Chulane's pretty decent, I might be able to rebuild a bit. Because they're only getting 1 card. I'm going to draw multiple cards next turn. I'm going to draw 3 cards next turn. Oh, he's just looking for lands. Okay. He's looking for lands to get the landfall trigger, to get the treasure tokens so that he can cast another creature. So he's basically, I think at this point, looking for a Craterhoof Behemoth. Because that, I mean, he can't cast it this turn, but that would win the game. So yeah, I need one of my 2 board wipes, I'd say, here right now. That's not going to reset the cycle, is it? Braids Arisen's pretty decent. Alright, so let's do black, green. Sack of food, draw a card. What's the most... this actually is pretty... Destroy target creature and create a food token. So what's the most annoying 2-drop they got here? How often is this? That's tap effect, mirror convert. 2-drop, 2-drop. I think that's the Soul Warren. That's really more annoying one. Get rid of the Soul Warden then. And then I would like to get the Braids out. Oh yeah. Vorinclex doesn't work that way. Alright. Let's get Braids out and we'll use the food this way to So it has that 5/7, which is the crux of all of this. No attacks, end the turn. Sacrifice the food token. Okay. Alright guys, I'm sorry this is going to take so long for them to go through all this stuff, but, you know, didn't draw the board wipe. Oh, that might be it now, actually. He's just going to get rid of all my resources. If he gets rid of all my foods, I'm going to go 1 draw step to see if I can draw something with Greta. Otherwise, well, he's letting me draw. If I can draw to the board wipe, I'm going to try to go play to that out at the moment. And just see, if you're interested in a Chulane deck, I'm giving you a chance to look at how one person built about 40 cards into the deck. Oh my goodness, Tashana, this is gonna be insane. My food is so inconsequential to them that they're not even gonna blow them up. Just they can incidentally do that. That is pretty sweet. Oh, now they got Tatiova to go off. Any chance they're gonna mill themselves? Probably not. Okay, so Shy is the 32/32. That's insane. And they got 15 more mana to play this out. Alright, I think I'm going to call it. Because I think, yeah, the board wipe's not going to set me back up here that well. So, I'm going to say, good game. Magic Man's 979, thank you very much for the game. I wish I could do more to interact with you. But, thanks again, and let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, so this is game 10, and I have 4 wins right now. Can I get the 5th one so I make you get some new subscribers out of this video? Let's see. Playing against Lost at Home, piloting a Gretchen Titchwillow deck, so this will probably be, I would say, blue-green control for the most part, with, focusing on ramp. It could also just be ramp big stuff. 2 lands, and I feel like I could do a little bit better, so I'm taking the free mulligan here. Okay. Got Trail of Crumbs, Ginger, and Elena Gardner. I like this one. I'm going to keep this. Let's start off by saying hello to the opponent, playing the green source, and now I drew a Seraph Steelseeker. So this gets to be interesting for me because I'm really tempted. Ooh, Marionette Master, there's the finisher. So, being aggressive doesn't seem to be good right now because the 0-4 is going to stop any attacks. I feel like I want to go with the Steelseeker first, kind of for curving out, because I feel like this will at least maybe draw me some cards because I can play out Greta next turn, Trail of Crumbs. Basically, I have plenty of creatures that are going to come into play that will let me trigger him. Yeah, you are not attacking me at all. So this creates a food token. So, with this up, counterspell deck alarms triggering. So what I think I'm going to do here is let's attempt with treats. Again, they might be worth countering for them. Okay, it doesn't work. I don't want the tempting apple right now. So put that into the graveyard. And Trail of Crumbs is tempting. But that's actually much more important, I think, than the Sir Ginger. So let's see if the Ginger survives. Because with the Ginger, so they got something they do instant speed. Yes, let's take the land. Can't really do much in terms of attack, so let's not do anything there. Trail of Crumbs is much more synergistic for the deck, and it will definitely give me more card advantage, which is something I'm going to really need against my opponent. Yeah, they are on the control build. So now I kind of got to bait it so that I can get Delighted Halfling into play. Legendary creature, because... Well, let's see, if they counter this... And Gumdrop Poisoner... Amount of life you gain this turn. I feel like the Delighted Halfling is the big one to try to get down. So let's see if we can get the Gumdrop Poisoner into play. Is that better? Or get the Elena out? You know, I got the Shell Ambush. Let's just swing. And let's just see what happens. Because at least now I'm forcing something, and that means I can get Greta out. I can maybe get Delighted Halfling plus Trail of Crumbs out. And there comes the land card. It's a green source, though. Reveal it. We get another land. So kill the commander. Wipe things back a little bit. Not really much, because they can, play the commander out, and then... let's see, what makes better sense? I would say let's get Greta out. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, take another land. So yeah, no. When I was trying to think back of what to add in, I'm like, there were some things I remember seeing some stuff like card advantage. I'm like, yeah, the Still Seeker's doing pretty. Oh no, the Skewed Swarm. That's gonna be rough. All right, so. I also just show them the stuff we already have, so we'll pay the 2 life here, and I think, can I gain life? What's the best way for me to gain some life? Let us, probably, let's do this, let's sacrifice a food. Ginger Brute. I don't think Ginger Brute's really worth it, but yeah, I think we're looking for removal, so let's put the Ginger Brute down, and let's see if we can get the Gumdrop Poisoner down. Yep, Sinister Sabotage. Yep. Okay, so really the biggest issue now for me is going to have to make sure that my opponent doesn't do... we don't want to lose him. He's actually pretty decent. We want to make sure that they can't really draw cards, because that's going to be the thing that's going to stop me, because that's the more cards they draw, the more counterspells they're going to get. Oh wow, they actually had the extra for all of that? Oh, because she's only 2, so they paid 4 and another 4. Oh, and doing the fancy trick with the Wilderness Reclamation. Alright, alright. Yep. Lovely, lovely. Alright, get the land going. Man, this gets to be tricky. I think I want the Marionette Master down, but that's like the big important one. I think my best bet would be to go Savvy Hunter, have that stick, and then
This is a weird graphic they got going on here.
Oh, it's because the token... Okay, I see how that works out. Okay. Alright, so I think here... Play out Trail of Crumbs. That's going to give me maybe some card draw with the Sarah Seeker. Lemmus Bread. I always think it was Lemmus Bread from the movies. Scry 1, draw a card. Again, it's not doing me anything. I feel like it's just 2 to draw a card. So let's just pass on that real quick. And now... I think we're just trying to get through to stuff. So let me activate this to draw 2 cards. I think what I want to do here is do the scries first. And then look at the top 2. Nope, I'm wrong on that. We pay the 1. And let's take a Sylvan Anthem. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Create a food token. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's worth it. It's not removal. It's probably a mistake, right? It's not a board wipe, but it's something. 6 of those. I can take out 6 of those. I take out 4 of those because, but then they're kind of good. So I think, I feel like I need to be putting pressure because otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to make this move that pull some pressure off. Mostly because they need to draw cards, so I need to kind of do some pressuring. Well, I might be wrong on this, and that probably should have gone for the Knights of Sweet Revenge. So things are not looking that good right now. So I think when they go to... Okay, no card there, no land there. Do I luck out here? Okay, cool. So I think what I'll do here is actually, instead of killing all those things like I probably should have, I'm just... Oh, okay. 13, 14, 15. Okay, that was a little sus. Alright, I don't gain life on this, right? They just lose the life. So this gets to be... eek. Are they just going to outdo me on the Scoot Swarm tokens? Let's see. Yep, nope, they got it. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have just put this Night Sweettooth down. Tiles Provisioner does nothing for me. You got for a board wipe. Yep, nope, they got this. Good game. Let's just see how many tokens they can get going. Alright, they just swing out. Yeah, no blocks. Ah, man. Yeah, I should have been more aggressive with looking. Not that it probably would have mattered as much, but I should have probably... Well, who knows? I maybe could have gotten there. So, lost at home. Thank you very much for the game. Let's go on to the wrap-up. Alrighty, and that is the video for today. The final record for the deck was 4 wins and 6 losses. So if you've been playing along, like the video because I got at least 3 wins here. Deck was fun. I like playing into the theme of the Sweettooth stuff. I got a couple surprise wins here and there. It has a lot of nice synergies when it comes to food stuff, and I really enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of the video length as well as the deck in the comment section down below. I'm trying to do at least with my current life responsibilities, try to go maybe to 1 video a month. I kind of have a little bit of an idea planned for at least to the new year, which end up coincidentally being all green X decks. So next month, being Thanksgiving, I'm looking forward to trying to build a Halfling Thanksgiving Feast deck. As always, thank you for visiting the Batcave, and have a great day.